Hi, this is Dean, your multi-genre music man with another video. This morning it's going to be Alan Jackson, Midnight in Montgomery. I haven't looked up any facts to this. I have heard this song before. I know it's a haunting train ride he takes and maybe meets up with a little friend on the way. So let's just get started and we'll see what happens here. And here we maybe go. Excuse me.
Midnight in Montgomery, Silver Eagle, lonely road. Was on my way to Mobile for a big New Year's Eve show. Stop for just a minute, see a friend outside of town. Put my collar up, I found his name, and felt the wind die down. And a drunk man in a cowboy hat took me by surprise, wearing shiny boots, a nudie suit, and haunted.
Well, they very said shiny boots and a nudie suit. That should have told you, but does anybody know can anybody tell whose silhouette that's supposed to be yet? If not, he does mention it in the song who it is.
He said, friend, it's good to see you. It's nice to know you care. Then the wind picked up, he was gone. Was he ever really there? 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. Just hear that whippoorwill, see the stars light up the purple sky, feel that lonesome chill. 'Cause when the wind is right, you hear his song, smell whiskey in the air. Midnight in Montgomery.
Smelling whiskey in the air is definitely a he's given a few hints, but I just caught whiskey in the air. That's definitely a hint.
He's always singing there.
So he likes to be there at midnight in Montgomery because he's always singing there.
Well, I climbed back on that eagle, one last look around. Red tail lights, shadow moves slow across the ground.
That's an old ad.
And off somewhere, a midnight train slowly passing by. I could hear that whistle moan. I'm so lonesome I could cry. 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. Just hear that whippoorwill, see the stars light up the purple sky, feel that lonesome chill. 'Cause when the wind is right, you hear his song, smell whiskey in the air. Midnight in Montgomery, he's always singing there. He's always singing there. Oh, Hank's always singing there.
Yes, of course, they were singing about Hank Williams Sr. He was. It's a tragic story, actually. Hank Williams Sr. I believe he died at 29 years old. Drank himself to death in the back of a Cadillac, from what I remember. His son still owns that Cadillac, actually. it got given to, after he died, it got given to his chauffeur as payment. He wrote it out to him during the trip as payment for driving him around for that tour. He gave him that Cadillac. But later on, the guy felt bad and decided to either sell it or give it to Hank Williams Jr. so he could have the last car that his father ever rode in. So Hank Jr. has it somewhere, some museum probably somewhere. But yeah, I just love the song. There's a lot of hints in the song that Hank Sr. was the one that was haunting him and visiting him there. Even the old hat, the old style hat that was laying there, was bent on the sides more like the old-fashioned hat. So if I don't know. I do know some Hank Williams Sr., but I didn't get every single hint they gave. I know there was a lot of songs they said there that gave hints. If you heard some more than I did, please put it down in the comments. I'd love to know which ones they were, names of songs or whatever. If there's a song you want to hear, please write that in the comment. Share on your Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell button, the bell button, and the subscribe button. You only have to hit it once. Once you hit it, it's there for good. It'll always remind you when I'm on. Bell will let you know when I've taped another song. So I'd love to get my subscriptions up there. To make any money at this and make it monetized, you need, I believe it's 8,000 subscribers, and you need somewhere around 1,000 hours of view time of people watching just your videos. So I'm really trying to hit that number. So if people give me a help with maybe liking it and sharing it, which would make it so other people would see it, and so definitely subscribing themselves, that way I get my subscriptions higher. This is going to be Dean saying good night. Have a good night.